All right, guys. I think we're live today. Welcome. My name's Stu Williams. This is Stu Art, and we're at episode 22 of Sundays Down. Welcome. Thanks for joining me. We are well into the seventh day of Inktober, and that's what I'm going to kind of talk to you a little bit about today. If my voice is a little bit off, does mean that I am what today actually brings to Inktober. As you guys know, Inktober has a prompt list of several different words and phrases throughout the month to kind of help those imagination flowing. Today, uh, um, it's ironic that the word is exhausted because that's actually what I am. I came down with a little bit of the cold. I kind of lost my voice over the last 2 days. I'm starting to gain it back. Drinking some of that nice Bengal spice tea. Yeah, it's a good one. Look it up. It's nice. If I'm not, yeah, I usually drink Earl Grey, but when I'm sick, I enjoy the Bengal spice. But I am committed to you guys, and I love sitting down and hanging out with you guys and telling you what I'm up to and what I'm working on. And Inktober is it. And I posted on Instagram that I was going to kind of share some of the supplies that I'm working on. So the if you don't notice, my setup's a little bit different today. I am working in my office today, which is where the majority of my art supplies are at the moment. I do I do draw quite a bit in the wee hours of the morning before work when it's quiet, and I have a couple moments gathering my thoughts, getting coffee, and getting ready for the day. Kind of gets me a head start and jump on that day, and chance to reflect and share my gratitude for the things I have throughout the day. And so there's that. I set up my camera in the office. Also am trying a external microphone with my camera today. Hopefully you guys can hear me a little bit better. So I told you on Instagram that I was going to talk a little bit about my art supplies. For Inktober this year, I'm doing a little bit something different. I'm doing a lot of ink wash, which is brushing with ink and watering down some of the ink and brushing it to get kind of like a brush tone, brush tape. And I just so happen to have this Sumi uh, Sumi ink made in Japan. It's a great black ink. I got this. I don't know how much this bottle costs normally, but I got this at a state sale for, as you can see, $10. Barely used it, but I'm using it for Inktober, and it's working really good. I also brought a couple brushes from Blick Company. I brought a camel-haired ink brush, bamboo ink brush. It's great for kind of blending work. And this fine liner from Cariel was recommended. Raphael Cariel was recommended to me by one of the reps there at Blick, and apparently some of the comic book artists use that one as well. I'm also using these Micron pens. A lot of artists use Micron. Other than Sharpie, I enjoy the Micron pens. This is actually a brush pen. The funny thing about the Micron set that I got, and it's this set right here, Micron Pigma Septia. I bought a pack of four, and One of them was completely dried out, and I was really disappointed when I opened it up. So I'm going to try to take that back and get my money back on that. But let's get to the art. So I picked out a photo of a little doggo. Uh, Everybody knows I love dogs and I love the pets, and this is a cute little dog. I I did the quick outline uh, of how I wanted it to look. And I'm just going to kind of quickly wash that over. Get the outline of it. And you'll see with most of these Inktober drawings, I don't want to spend a lot of time on them. For one, it is really challenging to do them in in every day in October. Usually by the mid-month, you'll see a lot of artists start dropping off and actually saying, how challenging it is, and I don't like to do them too much in advance. At the very most, I will do 1 or 2 days in advance if I know that I'm going to be busy and a lot of things are going on that day. But for the most part, I just like to, sit down and spend maybe, you know, 20 minutes, 30 minutes on the drawing. And you'll see with this bamboo brush, I'm just kind of mixing it with the ink, mixing it with water, dabbing it with a little towel I have in my hand, and just kind of going right to town with it. Uh, Paper I'm using is just a regular Canson mixed media sketch pad. Um, I was going to buy a different uh, sketchbook just dedicated to Inktober, but I decided at the last minute that hey, why not just use the sketch pad I'm already working off of. And the reason why I decided to work in the office today is because a lot of the reference photos that I have are on my computer and my desktop, and I don't have my studio set up for that kind of work, so I just kind of ease up, make things a little bit easier on myself and work out of the office today. Hope everybody's doing well, better than I am. Uh, Nothing's really changed with me over the last few weeks. Other than coming down with a little bit of the cold. I've been working a lot of hours, as you guys already know by now, and I'm just enjoying the grind. Got another portrait commission over the week. That's exciting news. So I'll be working on another portrait for a lucky uh, follower of Thew Art. Enjoying all the portrait commissions that I get. I contacted the previous owner of the portrait that I just completed. She's just waiting for pickup. And yeah, hopefully I can post some of those images. Like I stated before, I didn't want to post the images before I get the okay from her out of respect to the commissioner. But I'm excited to share those images with you guys as well. So yesterday's Inktober drawing was drooling. It could have very easily gone with today's drawing. This doll could have very easily been drooling, but I decided to go with the Venom image. Everybody knows Venom drools profusely, and so I have a little ink image of Venom drooling on a web. Enjoyed that. I don't have plans to actually going to see the movie right away. I might probably wait until it gets out on video, but I've heard mixed reviews of the movie. Obviously, some of the critics don't care for it, but some of the actual moviegoers say it's worth going seeing. What do you guys think? Has anybody seen the movie yet? Is it worth going seeing? Is it worth paying the money for? What do you guys think? I went and saw the. I don't know if I mentioned last week that I went and saw the House with Clockin Walls at the theater, and I was a little bit disappointed. It wasn't a bad movie, but it wasn't a great movie by my standards as well. I could have probably waited for it to come on video, but I'm a avid movie watcher. I enjoy movies. Uh, there are things that kind of spark the imagination. So what other materials am I using? Well, I will say some of the other materials I are using I used last year for Inktober. Also use these Winsor and Newton toned brush markers. This is a C1. Um, I also have a WG one. Uh, and CG2. I also use a couple Sharpies and then my trusty Uniball Vision Needle pen. But like I said, for the most part, I'm kind of sticking with the Sumi ink and kind of playing with this brush style. The main challenge with doing this brush work is getting the tones right, shading, because I can dip it in ink and if I don't wash it out, I don't get the right tone that I'm looking for. I also bought this fine liner by, it looks like Kafka, that I haven't opened and used yet. I'm a little intimidated by it because the brush is the bristles, as you can see, are like an inch and a half, 2 inches. So kind of slightly intimidated by that. And last year I talked about the controversy of Inktober. Basically, the way I feel, however you want to do it, um, just do it. If you want to do it digital, if you want to do it traditional, if you want to do an outline, if you want to, plan ahead and do it, pre October, and get it out there that way. Just get it out there. I you know enjoy what you do. Basically, is my philosophy. If you're not enjoying putting it out there, you're not enjoying what you're doing. Uh, there's really no sense in doing it altogether. So just you know, I'm I'm doing these videos and doing these art little vlogs just because I enjoy to do it, and hopefully you guys can gain some techniques and knowledge and follow me on my journey to improve and get better. So. All right, I think I'll leave it there, guys. I appreciate you guys tuning in and joining me on this Sunday sit down. I will continue to work on this a little bit offline, but uh, thank you. Please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel and follow me on all my social media at TheWArt, on Instagram at Thew_art. I am posting all my Inktober drawings every day on Instagram. I will also be doing a sketchbook tour of Inktober, towards I probably will get it out by the and sometime in November. So appreciate you guys as always. Much love. Thank you for tuning in.